International Real Estate Post, I'm going to be talking about rethinking everything. And what I mean by that is we have to do things differently today than we've done in the past. And some of that means getting back to the old school way of doing things, which means actually getting out into the field, visiting referral partners, and trying to shake down some business. One way you can get that done, or one way that we can help you with that, is by checking out Remen's Flyer Paradise. You see this banner right here? It's over on your right. You can click it there, where you can get all kinds of great flyers to actually, I don't know, loan originators, go out in the field, actually go visit people, leave something behind. That would be a really smart thing to do today, and we're going to talk about that a little bit on today's show. So the banner's over there on your right. Click it to get those flyers, or you can scroll all the way down on your mobile device. You'll see the banner there, or somewhere around here there's a link to Remen Flyer Paradise. Do that. So with that, let's get moving on with today's show. And as I said, it's time to rethink everything, guys. Literally everything we do, regardless if we're a real estate agent or a loan originator. Zillow, Open Door, Redfin, Rocket Mortgage, Guaranteed Rate, and who else? I don't know. All of these cloud-based consumer direct platforms have already taken a huge amount of market share, and they're going to take more. And I'm sorry to say this, but there's nothing that we can do about it. The train has left the station, and it is hauling ass at 100 miles per hour down the exact track that they were created for. These tech monsters are devouring everything in their path because it's the new way, and it's been the new way now for a long time. So if we have any thought that it's going to stop anytime soon, we're completely deceiving ourselves. I think that you all know that just as well as we do. Now, there is a way, though, for us to survive this onslaught of cloud-based technology by the mega tech real estate and mortgage giants out there, but we have to rethink everything. The way to think of it is kind of like the Vietnam War. Now, please spare me and everybody else all the political debates about the Vietnam War. I'm not talking about it. I'm simply using it as an example. So let's stay focused here. When we came out of World War I and World War II, we had our way of fighting a war. I mean, we had our things that we did, what we knew how. We flew planes in to blow up infrastructure, and then we marched troops into cities and took them over. Or we would cripple their industry so badly that eventually they would just give up. Remember, didn't work in Vietnam. We couldn't fight that war on our terms, the terms that we knew how to fight with. In that war, we had to fight on their terms. And at the end of the day, we couldn't compete very well there because it wasn't the right battleground for the United States. It wasn't what we were used to. So with that in mind, we need to rethink how we fight for our business today, and it is indeed a fight. We already know we can't compete with the tech giants on their terms, on their battleground. Listen, guys, they can't compete with us on our terms and on our battleground. They own the clouds. They reign king there. But what do we own? You know what we own? The ground. We own the jungle, baby. That's our territory. They can't compete with us on the ground because it's not how they fight. They fight in the cloud. So when it comes to rethinking everything, we need to focus on our battleground and rethink the way that we do business in the real estate and mortgage jungle. Do we use technology? Yes, of course. But we have to use it in a way that keeps the fight on the ground, not in the clouds. Does this make sense? And when we come across a customer that's trying to drag us into the clouds to fight, we need to know our enemy very, very well.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
So we can bring that customer back to the ground where we can win. And this applies to us whether we're in the mortgage or the real estate space, because the battle in the clouds is well in hand there. Now, do we really know our enemy? Do we really know how they fight? Do we know their strengths and their weaknesses? Do we? Are we prepared to have that fight and bring our customers back to the ground where we can win? Well, that's why I'm saying we need to rethink everything. We need to rethink our marketing strategies. We need to rethink our processes, our business cards, our lawn signs, our websites, our mobile apps, our everything, in such a way that it keeps the fight on our terms, not on theirs. Look, we don't have all the answers. We don't. But we'd like to start crowdsourcing our collective brains out there to continually think of how we can figure all this stuff out. In the meantime, we do have a plan that works for loan originators, that works well based on our jungle warfare concept that I'm talking about here. Got something to help real estate agents as well. It's not going to be the complete answer to this extremely pressing problem, but it is going to help us fight better on our battleground where the mega giants simply can't compete. Now, if you're interested in learning about our plan and our stuff that can help, there's 2 banners down below. There's one for originators and there's one for real estate agents. Just click the one that applies to you and join us. And even more importantly, seriously, we'd love to know your thoughts on this and how you feel you can compete better on your battleground and how you're rethinking everything today. That in mind, leave your comments down below or reach out to us directly in any way that you can, because we'd love to hear from you, because this is a big battle. It is. It's at hand. And we are at the disadvantage right now simply because we're not pulling the battle into our battleground. And that's what we need to be doing right now, guys. So I hope you join us. You guys have a great one. Leave us your comments down below. Forward, share, and subscribe. We'll catch you later here at the National Real Estate Post.